And our next small session is of setting the agenda, and it's a very great pleasure to be joined with my co-organizers of the entire event and hopefully continuous research that will continue. Professor Moira Paterson and Professor Normann Witzleb, both of Monash University. So let's set the agenda, please, for the day.
Hello, I'm Moira Paterson, and I come from, my background is in two areas of information law. One is privacy and surveillance, and then the second area is freedom of information. And so this particular topic, I think, really lies at the intersection of those two areas. I think that big data poses a lot of, as you all know, a lot of significant privacy challenges. But one of the things that really interests me and that I hope we can explore today is the role of codes of ethics in trying to strike a balance, because as was said at the beginning, big data offers a lot of promises and a lot of potential for very valuable research. It also presents some very serious challenges. And I think that codes of ethics can provide an interface that actually allows the striking of an appropriate balance. And so what I'd be very interested in exploring today is how we can move towards that, but also looking at some of the broader issues, the promises, the challenges, and so forth. Thank you.
Norman?
Okay, yeah. Hello everyone and good morning. Well, I'd probably start with thanking Michael again for inviting us here, also for Tel Aviv University and the others to make that financially possible. And Mike has been too kind, we haven't co-organized this workshop. He's done all the work himself.
I was trying to dilute the responsibility.
So it's been wonderful being here. For me it's the first time to be in Israel, and it's been a great experience. So hopefully we can reciprocate the hospitality and have some of TAU staff and colleagues at Monash University in Melbourne. So my background is I'm a tort lawyer and I'm a privacy lawyer, and I also do a lot of comparative law. I got my first law degree and including my doctorate actually in Germany before moving to Australia. So my particular interest here is to see how in another jurisdiction those challenges that Moira pointed out are viewed and are addressed. So in particular, so in different jurisdictions, of course, we have different laws. So there is a lot of international debate on privacy and data protection laws, and there's a fair amount of differences, but also a lot of commonality. But in terms of the ethical dimension, it would be interesting to see, how the ethical questions are viewed in a different context, in a different society, and that's what I'm particularly looking forward to today.
Wonderful. Thank you very much, Moira and Norman. Just a couple of words. I will not repeat all the thanks, but thank you to everybody who's been mentioned. The idea of the discussion today is sort of, to begin a discussion, at least in the Israeli context. The doctors and medical researchers have been doing big data for quite a while, or for a few years at least, and you guys, some of you, are struggling with lots of the issues. And the discussion is just beginning sort of, to spill over into the other disciplines that have been mentioned, especially ethics and various other legal issues. There was the medical guys, you guys have your annual conference at the Dead Sea, and last year you devoted the conference to big data, but we looked into that and thought that we need to add also kind of, the surrounding environment of ethics, privacy, etc. So this is what we are doing here today, hopefully. It's a beginning, that's for sure. I'm pretty sure that in years to come there will be many smaller or bigger or big data, other conferences that will follow up on this event. So in this sense, the legal aspects are the addition of the legal aspect is sort of pioneering. We sort of divided the topics of the day into various sessions because people have to have coffee. That's a basic medical need, right? But everything is intertwined. So there's issues of consent and issues of the use of the data and ethical issues and privacy issues, torts and the making available of the data for the larger research community. Everything is intertwined, and it's fine. Kind of, I'm not one of those guys that search for tidiness just for the sake of tidiness. Life is messy sometimes, and it's okay, and we will try and sort it out to the best in the best way that we can. It's a roundtable. Discussions are informal. Let's keep it informal, so speakers can hop to this end because there's a microphone, and the camera guys would like us to be on camera, or there's another microphone over there, so if you're closer to that one, it's perfectly fine. Feel free to raise your hand and ask questions and participate. Each of the speakers throughout the day was asked to have something like 10 minutes. Valde has the exception of 20 minutes because of the setting the day. And that is meant so that in each session we have substantial time left for discussion. So I hope you will have a great day, and Shai will chair our first session, which is the state of the art in the medical research.
So good morning again.